Hello everyone, my name is Akshita Agrawal and I'm a clinical dietitian. In this video, I would like to, tell you about the risky, weight loss practices that we, might undertake by mistake. We read so much about weight loss on internet. We read so much about weight loss in newspapers, magazines. There are so many videos available, and all this can lead to confusion. And therefore, I would like to warn you about some of the practices which are very risky, and they might lead to serious implications in your health. And I will since there are so many practices, so covering all of them in a single video is difficult, so I would be making follow-up videos for the same. In this particular video, I will try to cover at least 2 to 3 of them. So let's start with the very first practice, which is the low carb diet. So, when it comes to weight loss, the prime enemy becomes carbohydrates. Somehow, carbohydrates have been defamed to the level that everybody, who's trying to maintain their weight, who's trying to manage their body weight, they tend to dread eating carbohydrates. Now, what are the, problems that you might face when you go on a very low carb diet? Firstly, it affects your brain. So in one of my videos also, I have told you that the main fuel for the brain is glucose. Now the preferred fuel for deriving this glucose is carbohydrates. So when you go on a very low carb diet, what happens is that the brain doesn't get a regular or uninterrupted supply of this glucose, hence resulting in weak memory, lapses in the memory, or it may even lead to lack of concentration. Second important thing that happens is weak immunity. Now, for our immunity, we require calories. We require, certain amount of energy so that our fighter cells can fight the infections. They can fight the, outside bodies that come in our body. So, when you take a very low carb diet, then this, the regular supply of this calories does not, reach these cells, and therefore the T cells, the fighter cells, they are not able to do their work properly. Hence, it may result in a very low immunity. Third important thing that might happen is dehydration. Now, since carbohydrates have the capability of holding water in your body, when you reduce carbohydrates beyond a certain level, your body tends to lose water, which is perceived as weight loss, but it is actually the water that you're losing from your body, and this leads to severe dehydration, and that may have further complications in your body. So a very low carb diet has often been associated with wrinkles and hair fall and muscle cramps. So this is the reason. The dehydration that is caused due to a low carbohydrate is the reason. Next important change that can happen if you take a very low carb diet is that your body might not be able to synthesize the necessary hormones, the necessary enzymes required to work in your body. So like I have done a video for your period pains. I've done a video on PCOD, so I've explained that how a low carbohydrate diet can interfere with regularity of your periods. So females who for weight loss go on a very low carbohydrate often experience irregular periods, and may often see that there are lapses in their cycles. So this is all about low carbohydrate diet. So an ideal diet should contain somewhere around 55 to about 65% of calories coming from carbohydrates. Although the nature of the carbohydrate should be complex, you should not consume refined carbohydrates, but discarding carbohydrates or reducing carbohydrates to a very low level is also not a remedy. Second dangerous practice that people undergo is a low fat diet. Just like carbohydrates, fat is also considered a big enemy, and people tend to just eliminate fat from their diet. They go on boiled food. They try to avoid fat as much as possible. But what does that how does it affect your body? Firstly, it affects your digestion, because the fat that you eat also facilitates motion. It also facilitates clearing of your bowels. So when you consume very low fat, you might end up getting constipated. Second important change that can happen is, like I told, that low carbohydrate diet can lead to irregular periods. Also low fat diet can lead to irregular periods, because certain hormones which are produced, for example, very important female hormone like estrogen, it cannot be produced if there is a very low fat in your diet. So therefore, for regular periods, for good menstruation cycle, it is imperative that you consume sufficient amount of fats. Although you should choose good fats, but completely discarding fat from your diet is also not a solution. Next important change that might happen on a very low fat diet is that you might become deficient in fat soluble vitamins, which are your vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E. All these are fat soluble vitamins. So when your fat intake is very low, the chances of these getting stored in your body, or the chances of them getting inside your body, because the sources are also all the things that contain fat. So if the fat intake is very less, the deficiency, the probability of deficiency of all these nutrients will go very up. Another important change that you may experience when you consume a very low fat diet is that all your body organs have a certain lining on them. If it is a type of cushion, so that whenever you fall or whenever there is any accident, your organs are not directly damaged. This protective layer or this cushion protects them from taking the direct impact of any injury. So this protective layer is actually fat. So when you go on a very low fat diet, then you increase the chances of hemorrhages, you increase the chances of injury to your internal organs. So therefore, it is my humble request that whenever you are undertaking weight loss diets, do not do extreme diets like low carb diets or low fat diet. Another important measure that is taken for weight loss is salt free diets. Now salt, I have done a complete video on salt. I will leave a link in the description. So salt was fortified with iodine, because a number of people were showing symptoms of goiter, which is the malfunctioning of your thyroid gland. And because there were very less sources of iodine in our general diet, so government of India decided to fortify our normal salt, so that everybody can get their dosage of iodine and their thyroid glands can work just fine. So when people go on a salt free diet, what happens? They have a risk of getting iodine deficiency, which can interfere with their thyroid function and hence lead to more weight gain. The very purpose of going on a salt free diet was to lose weight, but when your thyroid will not work properly, your thyroid gland will not work properly, you actually have a chance of gaining weight instead of losing weight. Second important thing that can happen is dehydration, because salt also has water holding capacity. So when you go on a salt free diet, then there is a very high probability that you might end up getting dehydrated. Third important change that can happen is you might start feeling muscle cramps, because in one of my previous videos I have told you that entire body, all the muscles, all the nerves, they need ions to work properly. They need ions for their health. So one of the ions is sodium and chloride. So when you take very low salt, these ions become deficient and there can be cramps, there can be damages to your muscles and nerves. So I hope through this video I have given you some clarity about dangerous practices of weight loss, and I hope you will be careful in future. I will do a follow-up video explaining certain more such fat diets, such risky diets, so that you can share it with your near and dear ones and also protect them. If you like this video, do share it with your family, friends, people you care about, and do subscribe to my channel. It is a very, very important message. It needs to spread so that more and more people can be saved from life-threatening conditions which might be a result of such diets. People go on such diets for a long period, and that really changes their body biochemistry, and that really leads to changeable the changes that you cannot reverse, irreversible changes in your body. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you.